Let's start by reading John 19, 17 to 18. So the soldiers took charge of Jesus. Carrying his own cross, he went out to the place of the skull, which in Aramaic is called Golgotha. Here they crucified him, and with him 2 others, one on each side, and Jesus in the middle. In the midst of his agony, Jesus spoke 7 times. The first 3 were concerned with other people. The first one was to his mother and John. Watch this on the video.
Mother, this is your son. This is your mother.
And he said, Mother, here is your son. Then Luke 23:34 said, Jesus spoke about those crucifying him and said, Father, forgive them. They don't know what they're doing. Then he spoke to the thief on the cross and said to him, This day you will be with me in paradise. After that, we have 2 things that Jesus said that are fulfillment of prophecy. There are very many prophecies, particularly from Isaiah 53 and Psalm 22, which are fulfilled while Jesus is dying on the cross. Matthew 27:46 tells us that Jesus cried out, my God, why have you forsaken me? Which is prophesied in Psalm 22 verse 1. Then Jesus cried out, I thirst, which is prophesied in Psalm 69:21, and John records it in verse 28. Verse 30, John records, it is finished, because Jesus had done the work he came to do. And Luke 23:46 gives his last words, Father, into your hands I commit my spirit. What happened next? Watch the video.
Father, into your hands I commit my spirit.
When he died, the earth shook, the rocks split, and the curtain of the temple was ripped in two. Surely this man was the Son of God.
You saw in that video that the temple curtain was torn from top to bottom. This was an absolutely pivotal point in history. This is the end of the reign of sin and death and the beginning of the reign of freedom and life in Jesus. In Hebrews 10:19 to 20, it says, Therefore, brothers, since we have confidence to enter the most holy place by the blood of Jesus, by a new and living way opened for us through the curtain that is his body, let us draw near to God. When Jesus died, he paid for the sins of the world, and he opened a way for us to come to the Father, each one individually at any time. Next time we'll look at Where is the Body, chapter 20. What finally convinced Mary, Peter and John, and lastly Thomas, that Jesus was alive? What evidence is there for the truth of the resurrection? Before I leave you, I want to show a video of Jesus dying on the cross. You may find it disturbing and want to stop your video here. Bye.
As it is written, he was despised and rejected by men, a man of sorrows and familiar with suffering. Surely he took up our infirmities and carried our sorrows. Yet we considered him stricken by God, smitten by him, and afflicted. He was pierced for our transgressions. He was crushed for our iniquities. The punishment that brought us peace was upon him. And by his wounds, we are healed. We all, like sheep, have gone astray. Each of us has turned to his own way, and the Lord has laid on him the iniquity of us all.